the bottom left, we have our Terran player playing very well in that last game. He is... Wait a minute, no, he lost. Hold on.
YoDa.
Wrong person. Wrong person. YoDa's become shorter in this shot. And in the upper right, winning that last game with that great Roach play, he is...
HyuN.
Okay. I love how there's always that GSL sign that comes in right after the camera.
Yeah, man. We do that so that they can't see the periphery of the booth is blocked out, so they can't see the audience here.
All right.
When I proxy Rex, they can't see me clapping my hands and wiggling my legs around. I'm like, oh, now we got proxy! Splashing water.
Watch out, the Banshee!
What did I say again? Oh, no, the Banshee! Is that what I said yesterday?
Yeah.
Sick casting, man.
That was so good. See why you're tasteless himself. The original caster. Sickest lines in history. You gotta watch out. Everyone's gonna be going, oh no, the Banshee's soon tasteless.
They're all gonna be copying us, man.
Yeah. All right, so.
It was funny because it was genuine, too.
Yeah.
I really was like, oh no! I really...
That was from the heart. You were worried about that Banshee.
Yeah.
Worried about that Banshee's
Banshee's pretty good in an endgame base trade scenario, man. That could do a lot of damage.
Sure. Yeah. All right, everything looking completely standard, and HyuN does realize that. Not really surprised to see that either. YoDa's life is on the line, and the thing is, he is really good at straight-up games. He's very powerful in TVZ. He's very good with mech, and this is a great map for mech if he chooses to do so. It's gotten more popular to mech here, especially with the Kespa players.
Well, it's a tighter map, so it's a less of a travel
and you
distance.
got all that high ground and stuff for your 3 bases.
Expansion patterns are very predictable.
So we'll see. I'm very interested to see if he goes for that. It'll be a while before we can tell, though, because, you know, reactor Hellions are going to exist with or without mech.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is.
So they're both going to be powering up for a little bit here.
Yeah.
So let's talk Artosis.
Okay.
Talk to me. A little bit of downtime here. I'm trying to think of something intriguing to ask you. Normally I'm really good at this, and now I'm drawing a blank.
You have nothing intriguing to ask me. I'm so interesting, and you have nothing intriguing.
What's your favorite planet? And don't say Planet S.
Oh, darn. That makes it a lot harder.
Yeah.
Certainly not Core Hall. Certainly not Char. You know what?
Can I go? Wait. Call me.
Planet Earth. Planet Earth.
Yeah, Earth is okay.
Hoth is pretty cool, too.
Tatooine is cooler than Hoth. Tatooine has the Jawas, the Sand People, the Jabba the Hutt's Palace, the Snarlack Pit. What else does it have over there? Well, first of all, Han Solo was chilling there.
That's true.
That was pretty cool. I mean,
that was pretty neat.
Well, I don't know where Han Solo goes to drink, but it's probably an interesting place.
Yeah.
That's the best planet.
Tatooine? Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hell
I
yeah.
kind of like the main planet, Corsica or whatever. Is that the name of the main planet?
Wait. Who or what's on Corsica?
Corsica, I thought was the name of it, but like it's the planet where the actual government's on that you only see in the first 3 movies.
Oh right. Well, I used the Men in Black tool to erase that from my memory. So
well, that one's cool because the whole planet looks like Seoul.
Yeah, that's actually. I don't think a lot of people know what a megalopolis Seoul is until they actually come down here. Yeah, I would say the coolest planet is the 3rd moon of Endor, but actually that's a moon.
That's true. That is a moon.
That is a moon. That's not a planet.
If you had said the 3rd moon of Endor, I would have had to.
You would have jumped on me on that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Zerg's taking the 3rd base now.
Droning up. We do have reactor Hellions. Plus, it looks like it's going to be cloaked Banshee. It does have quite a bit of gas saved up. Doesn't have to be. We do sometimes, like the other day, we saw a quick Raven pop out to deal with creep tumors. I don't think we're going to see that again here, though. Probably not. That's not very YoDa-ish. And I think he's actually, or however you say it. It looks to me like we're actually going to have YoDa going for a bio tank. Doesn't look like he wants to go mech because he's getting that tech lab on the barracks, which I do believe is going to be for Stim. Send the 3 Marines, kind of a tricky little thing. If there were only 2 Queens there, he could have engaged, but with 3, he does have to pull back for now. Now the Queens are out of position, so he's going to try to run through here, and it could work. Well, not if you give him that much advance notice.
Yeah.
You got to go really quick and not attack if you want that to have a high probability of working.
Yeah. Well, that's an element of surprise thing.
Yeah.
Well, command center, the third one is on the way, and the Banshee's now out. This is pretty standard stuff again.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just like YoDa.
Pretty solid overall by YoDa here. Hasn't opted to get any additional tech yet. Instead, he's just going to throw up a couple of engineering bays and get all that going. A couple engineering bays, I said. Okay, there you go. He's only making 1. I'm like, no, YoDa, you have 400 gas. If you don't make a second eBay, I am...
Well, Banshee's going to come in here, and that will probably pull the Queen back, and it does, as you can see here, which might leave an opening if you wanted to go in there with the Hellions, but he will not.
Yeah, opts not to. They're starting to get a lot of units, a good creep spread. He has good vision of what's going on. Probably the best to not do that. Now we do have the circling upgrades, which is of course very common. It's a relatively quick Baneling nest, and I think that's because he's not exactly sure what YoDa's doing, and YoDa's mixing more cheeses nowadays. He could go for like a quick Baneling speed, but I don't know that that's something that's going to be required this game.
Well, it's about time that medevacs are entering into the game.
Yeah.
This is about the minimum that you would want to get out of going Hellion Banshee early game is just to deny creep tumors.
Yeah.
I think he got like 1 drone.
Something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
He really hasn't done any damage. The defense of HyuN has been simply put too good. Now, is he going to throw down a Spire as this layer finishes up? You know, we've seen a lot of Ling Baneling Muta lately, especially from MVP Zergs, but TSL Zergs are their own variety.
They are.
And he's actually throwing down both techs. So we don't know for sure what he's going for here. He could be going Muta into really quick Hive. In fact, you know, getting the Spire this early, I mean, there's no reason to get Corruptors at this point. I think he's going to make at least 7-8 Mutas, at least.
Yeah, probably not too many more than that. I got some Lings coming here to scout. Let's see if he closes the wall, and he does not.
Well, that's a lot of scouting.
They know. I guess he knows. Well, the Lings know, and now he knows.
Yeah. That Ling is going to actually kill some SCVs. Look at him. He got one. Wow.
Way to go, Ling. We didn't have high expectations for you, but, you know, way to go.
You know what? No one believed in him, but...
Yeah, man.
He made himself into something.
He is the Rudy of
Lings.
Lings.
Yeah, exactly. He may not be the devouring one, but he is the Rudy of Lings.
Rudy, man.
In that last
movie
moment,
sucks, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Talk about, like, being an underachiever.
Last thing I ever need to
Rudy
see again in my life.
7 yards. Like, you did it, Rudy. It's like, God.
That's so mean.
It's like...
That's so mean.
Like, I always want to be good at foot. No, I'll be meaner, man. Rudy's like... maybe I'm just an ambitious person, man, but if, like, my goal is to make 7 yards in a play in a football game because I'm a runt...
Tasteless. So mean. Bashing people's dreams.
This is the new show we have called Tasteless Goes to Hell.
As long as Rudy has fun, man, that's all I care about. Enjoy your life.
It's like coming up next on Tasteless Goes to Hell, Tasteless Craps on Field of Dreams.
Look at that. All right. Remakes immediately. Oh, Tasteless.
Well, he's going to have to definitely pick up here.
Yeah, the Mutas are going to be popping out pretty quickly here. And then any of this harassment is basically over for a bit. Now, it looks like he may do one of these, you know, army crush moves, but HyuN's creep spread really isn't that good so far this game.
It's actually not, considering that he backed up with the Hellions.
Yeah, you want your creep in the middle across the whole thing at least. That's like what you want for mass Ling Baneling type of play. Doesn't quite happen though. Ooh, nice catch by YoDa.
Oh, really nice catch there. He might be able to get one more shot off. So that was really sweet when he set that one. Oh, he was not watching that.
Yeah, didn't expect that, did he?
No, he didn't, Artosis.
No, he didn't.
Not sure if that was a rhetorical question. No, he didn't.
All my questions are rhetorical.
Okay.
All right, so we have Hive on the way, the 4th base and the 5th base coming up. Seeing kind of similar play to what we saw from Sniper before, where he's trying to secure a couple bases. And that means that he could lose one and still be okay. The entire army coming back to deal with this drop.
And this is really good for keeping the map somewhat open. The Lings and Mutas have to come back now.
Yeah, and
whoa, he didn't what?
Yeah, that was not what I was expecting at all.
Yeah. Like,
and now he's
the
going to go
medevac
back
like flies away. He's like, damn, he got away. He could be anywhere. I'm like, no, actually, the map cuts off the top, so he couldn't.
Couldn't actually be anywhere.
It couldn't be a wild goose chase, believe it or not. And you're actually at the upper right corner, so.
It's true, Taste.
Yeah,
it's true. All right, a lot of Lings on the way right now. HyuN starting to push in. YoDa still holding tight. We do have the Hive about to finish. 28 more Banes on the way. Oh my god. All right, so he's about to have 160 Lings
actually
and 40 Banes.
He could actually bash into the third or the second.
Yeah, I think he wants to kill the army and then see what he can do from there. We will see. Yeah, he's definitely setting up to kill that army. And the army is mostly on creep. So this is going to work out fine. Well, I guess not mostly anymore, but here we go. A ton of Lings and Banes coming in. The Sea Chink's being taken out by Lings very, very quickly. The Banelings rolling in still. The Sea Chink's trying to kill as many Banes as they possibly can.
Oh my god, he is cleaning this up and then some.
He certainly is.
And it's going to keep going. I mean, he can actually...
I feel like he should have kept going, to be honest.
Well, he is. Okay, he just probably had a re-macro there.
All right, here we go. And the tank's trying to target down Banelings. The Banelings actually hitting Siege Tank. He loses a lot of those.
That was a tough call, because, I mean, he's losing so many.
Yeah, you're going to lose them one way or another. Marines did get out over here against the Spore Wall. All right, well, he's still sitting on 4 bases, but the supply for both players has dropped significantly here. Some Infestors finally on the way. You know, it's tricky going Ling, Bane, Muta for so long, because you get that big army, and sure, you kill off the Terran army, but you basically lose your own army. So here he's in this situation where it's still kind of scary if YoDa comes out. Very similar supplies and all that. So we'll have to see what he wants to do. What tech path is he going to go down? He hasn't started a Greater Spire. He hasn't started 3-3. He hasn't started Adrenal Glands. He hasn't started Ultra's Cavern. Well, what is this Hive for?
You know, I think this is it's like a haphazard Hive, I guess. You know?
I think the timing on it actually is good. He's just not really doing anything with it at the moment.
Yeah. All right, well, looks like YoDa's going to start pushing now. And YoDa actually with a supply lead here. Oh, wow, that Banshee came into use.
Yeah.
That's nice.
He's got 11 kills now. Pretty good.
Not bad for a Banshee.
Yeah. All right, 3-3 is finally started, whereas 3-3 is finishing up here for YoDa.
HyuN needs this additional base to stay alive.
Yeah, he cannot lose this base.
If he loses it, it's going to be really hard. It's going to be really easy for Terran to get a 4th. And I have very conflicted feelings about this counterattack.
Yeah.
I think he actually thinks this army is bigger than it is.
Well, you know, he's got enough units up here to slow this attack down. So if he can take out this 3rd, that's pretty good. But, I mean, a depot wall in the way. Banelings actually hit. Very well done. And he's going to clean up this 3rd for now.
All right. Well, he's still pushing the 4th, meanwhile. And he's going to have to lift that command center pretty quickly here.
Yeah, a reasonable counterattack, but the Lings are kind of being hemorrhaged in the rest of the army. And here we go. He's going to roll up and try to take out this Terran army of YoDa. HyuN's supply is plummeting, though. The Sea Chink's doing a great job against the Banelings and Infestors.
All right. Continue to push him back here. Oh, I don't know, man. I think actually HyuN messed up.
I think he may have.
I think he's in trouble.
Yeah, he's got that Greater Spire on the way. His 3-3 about halfway done, but he doesn't really have many units left. And this is getting too cost efficient for YoDa. Well, now he's down to 3 base. He is taking another in the mid-right.
That was a good little move there, burrowing the Ling under that.
Certainly.
YoDa's way too preoccupied to deal with that right now.
That's true. He has to really focus on this army and continue to make it so cost efficient. This is getting really rough for HyuN. Even though he has a Greater Spire now, he doesn't have a single Corruptor. And even if he did, YoDa, you know, he can just continue to make Marines because he has so many units at the moment.
All right, so he's continuing to push up here, take out this 3rd base. I think HyuN is done. I think he's toasted, man.
HyuN is done.
HyuN is done, yes.
Yeah, he's looking pretty dead.
He doesn't have enough banelings or anything like that to deal with this stuff.
The things he did, like, he had some good ideas, right? You know, he did that nice big Wing Bane Yuta attack. The counterattack he did, those two things are both things that could have gone a little bit better and made a big difference.
Sure.
If either of those went a bit better, then maybe this game turns out different. But as is, YoDa, he's just killed off the Greater Spire. HyuN's actually restarting it, but HyuN's economy isn't very big right now, so he needs to make something happen with the infestors he has left over.
The only thing he's got going for him is that expansion. We just got a shot of in the center right, which is way oversaturated, by the way.
Yeah.
Way oversaturated. Well.
I mean, YoDa is definitely mining a lot more than HyuN. He has a lot more supply.
Well, YoDa's just going to remax out and attack again, I think.
Yeah. Unfortunately for HyuN, he does not have Adrenal Glands. It's a very valuable upgrade for late game Zergling-based.
Yeah, no kidding. When you consider how many Zerglings are used in late game.
Yeah, he's only got 8 Infestors, and there's 7 Siege Tanks. Yeah, this is rough, man. There's more Marines than Zerglings out right now.
So we got some changelings coming over here. Immediately detected. YoDa very on point right now.
Yeah. Well, the creep spread is at least really good in that bottom
That's
right
what
area.
we're going for him.
Yeah.
Positive spin Artosis over here.
Yeah, he is 70 supply down, though.
At least he has his health. No, he doesn't have that either.
No, he doesn't have his health. Not this game. Down goes the Queen.
I think what YoDa's doing right now is he's just proceeding with the utmost caution here. He's like, okay, I got this. Yeah. Just sit back and make stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, don't screw this up.
He needs a mine with his mules and his SCVs just for a little bit from these two bases.
Well, YoDa's a pretty conservative player, and this is very conservative behavior that we're seeing here.
Yeah, certainly. Well, that Marine's probably going to kill everything.
It's like, you're next, Marine. So, I also don't think that YoDa's aware of the supply right now of HyuN. You know what I mean? He might think that there's actually a maxed out army that he's...
You know, I disagree a little bit. I mean...
Think so?
Well, he doesn't know the exact supply or anything, but I think he knows this is unlosable as long as he proceeds with caution. He just got way too much. Well, he's starting to bungle down these because he is making corruptors. He wants to get into those
That's actually a really nice play there.
Yeah,
maybe he can do something with the Brood Lords. I don't agree with sending the Lings down there, though.
Yeah, well, by sending the Lings down, it's like, well, this base is going to die, right? No matter what. You don't have enough bungles to kill all this off.
So he's continuing to push up over here. Another attack over here on the third, but don't forget that YoDa has a fourth. GG, okay.
All right, a little
that
bit
GG was a little,
there
a little pass due GG there.
Yeah, I mean, you got to keep trying to win. HyuN does not want to be knocked out like Sniper was. But good play by YoDa, tying it up 1-1.
On to the rubber match. The losers out of Code S.
That's rough.
That is rough.
Well, who do you think's actually going to take this one?
I think I got to see the map first.
Let's say it's Whirlwind.
Then I think HyuN wins. I think easy peasy he wins.
No, I think HyuN is actually going to take this over YoDa. I think if it's something like, let's say it's Whirlwind, I think YoDa needs to do a crazy strategy. Like 5 racks is after Command Center first or something.
Yeah. Send all his Marines with the SCVs and go for it. Yeah.
Just go for something crazy because, you know, that map, kind of hard. That's why YoDa picked it. Let's see which map this is. I think it's Vestige.
No, it's not.
Oh, no, it's Daybreak.
It's Daybreak, okay. Daybreak it is.
All right, not surprised to see that either.
It's going to be a good match.
Yeah, it's already been a good match.
It's been a good day.
It's been a good week.
It's been a good start of the year.
You were supposed to say month, and then I was supposed to say year.
Messed up.
And
all right, that's it. Start the cast over.
Could have gone up to like decade, century, millennia.
I don't know.
Then I would have said fortnight because I don't know what it means.
I would have said like Googula or some word I just made up.
Yeah. It's been a nice pulse of the universe. This round of the Big Bang has been very splendid so far.
Until the universe then contracts and goes back in. Yeah. All right. So, what do you think YoDa's going to do here?
You know, I think he's going to play his standard play. I
YoDa
wouldn't mind him
never
doing
ever
it.
cheeses. I think he actually needs to
Yeah.
cheese a little bit more.
He is a pretty rare cheeser, you're right. I wouldn't mind seeing a double proxy or actually double 11, but HyuN does drone scouting, so is that really smart? Probably not. I think when someone accepts the economy loss in drone scouts every game, you can't really proxy rack so easily.
No, you can't. Excuse me. All right, I'm Tasis. With me is Artosis. We'll cast the best game in the world, StarCraft